With all the intelligence and reasoning of LLMs today, they can still make things up. They can still say things they're not supposed to do. They can still be tricked by bad prompts. They can even still leak private information. Today is the, let's call it 66 of learning AI reteaming, and I went through this survey so you don't have to. Large language models, LLMs, are very powerful today. You can literally have human level interactions with them, and they can give you detailed answers about almost any kind of knowledge. So far, there's a prior knowledge about it in the world today. But even with all these things, we need to check if these models are actually safe and trustworthy before and after people use them. And from what I said earlier, even with all this intelligence they have, they can still say things that are unsafe. They can still do things that they are not meant to do, right? And what this survey is trying to say is that we should not just hope that the model is safe. We should test it properly, and that's where verification and validation comes in. So to put it simply, like in simple language, what verification means is that did we build it right? And what validation means is did we build the right thing? So for AI, this means checking whether the model works the way it's supposed to, and checking if it is safe in the real world, and checking whether it behaves properly even after we've tested before and after we've launched into the real world. And the crux of this paper itself is that it groups LLM safety into four main categories to rigorously test AI. And the first is falsification and evaluation. This simply means trying to break the model and finding where it fails on time. The second is verification. This is where we check whether the model meets sets and standard safety rules. And the third is runtime monitoring. So this is when we are monitoring the AI real time as people interact with it, as it is being used, to see the behavior it displays in real time. And the last is regulation and ethical use. This is where we make sure that humans and companies, organizations in general, use AI responsibly. So why the need for this intense safety testing? Now, one thing we must have noticed also is that LLMs are non-deterministic in nature. So you never get one answer with an LLM. If you ask ChatGPT the same question 2, 3, 4 times, it gives you, well, similar responses, but not always the exact phrases, exact paragraphs, exact content. And also another reason is because why we need this rigorous testing is because LLMs are huge. They are trained on a whole lot of data, right? They are trained on so many data on the internet, both the ones that are good, the ones that are helpful, and the ones that are bad. So the training data is actually really messy, and because of this size, it also means that there's also so many ways that LLMs can still be tricked into doing what they're not supposed to do. And this means that AI safety or AI testing in general is not just set and forget. You don't just test it once and ship it and forget about it. AI still needs continuous red teaming, continuous testing, and as we discover something that is not safe, something that is not trustworthy, we use that to update and keep making the AI model better. Finally, if AI is going to be used in serious places, as we already do today, in companies, in hospitals, in government bodies, in schools, we need stronger safety checks. We need better standards and better ways to prove it is trustworthy, not just hope.